ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमः भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। गीता सुगीता कर्तव्या किमन्य शास्त्र विस्तरै या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्मात् विनिश्रुता। गीता गंगा च गायत्री गोविंदेति हृदि स्थिते चतुर्गकार संयुक्ते पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। एक शास्त्र देवकी पुत्र गीत, एक देव देवकी पुत्र एव, एक मंत्र तस्य नामानि जानि। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम। So text, which verse? 32 to 35. Okay. Long. Okay, I am just reciting the verses. किं नो राज्येन गोविंद किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च। तयि मे विस्तृता युद्धे प्राणां त्यक्त्वा धनानि च आचार्यः पितरः पुत्रास्तथैव च पितामहः मातुला श्वशुरः पौत्रः शालासम्बन्धिनश्च तथा एतान्न हन्तुम् इच्छामि ज्ञातोऽपि मधुसूदन। अपि त्रैलोक्यराजस्य हेतुः किं नु मही कृते निहत्या धातराष्ट्राणां न कः प्रीतिः सुजनार्दनः। ओके, वर्ड मीनिंग किम, व्हाट यूज, नः टू अस, राज्येन is the kingdom, Govinda, O Krishna, kim, what, bhogai, enjoyment, jivitena, living, ba, either, yesham, of whom, arthe, for the sake, kankhitam is desired, nah, by us, rajyam, kingdom, bhogaha, material enjoyment, sukhani, all happiness, cha, also, te, all of them, ime, these, avasthitaha, situated, yuddhe, on this battlefield, pranam, lives, tyaktva, giving up, dhanani, riches, cha, also, acharya, teachers, pitara, fathers, putraha, sons, tatha, as well as, eva, certainly, cha, also, pitamaha, grandfathers, matulaha, maternal uncles, shosuraha, fathers-in-law, putraha, grandsons, shyalaha, brothers-in-law, samandhinaha, relatives, tatha, as well as, etam, all this, na, never, hantum, to kill, ichhami, do I wish, gnataha, being killed, api, even Madhusudana, O killer of the demon Madhu, Krishna, Api, even if Trailokyaha, of the three worlds, Rajyasya, of the kingdom, Hetoho, in exchange, Kimnu, what to speak of, Mahikrite, for the sake of the earth, Nihatya, by killing, Dhritarashtram, the sons of Dhritarashtra, Naha, our, Ka, what, Pritihi, pleasure, Shat, will there be, Janardana, O maintainer of all living entities. Translation and purport by divine grace, A.C. Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. O Govinda, of whatever to us are a kingdom, happiness, or even life itself, when all those for whom we may desire them are now arrayed on this battlefield. O Madhusudana, when teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brother-in-law, and all relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties and are standing before me, why should I wish to kill them, even though they might otherwise kill me? O maintainer of all living entities, I am not prepared to fight with them, even in exchange for the three worlds. Let alone this earth, what pleasure will we derive from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? Purport. Arjuna has addressed Lord Krishna as Govinda because Krishna is the object of all pleasures for cows and the senses. By using this significant word, Arjuna indicates that Krishna should understand what will satisfy Arjuna's senses. But Govinda is not meant for satisfying our senses. If we try to satisfy the senses of Govinda, however, then automatically our own senses are satisfied. Materially, everyone wants to satisfy his senses, and he wants God to be the order supplier of such satisfaction. The Lord will satisfy the senses of the living entities as much as they deserve, but not to the extent that they may covet. But when one takes the opposite way, namely when one tries to satisfy the senses of Govinda without desiring to satisfy one's own senses, then by the grace of Govinda, all desires of living entities are satisfied. Arjuna's deep affection for community and family members is exhibited here, partly due to his natural compassion for them. He is therefore not prepared to fight. Everyone wants to show his opulence to friends and relatives, but Arjuna fears that all his relatives and friends will be killed on the battlefield, and he will be unable to share his opulence after victory. This is a typical calculation of material life. The transcendental life, however, is different. Since a devotee wants to satisfy the desires of Lord, he can, Lord willing, accept all the kinds of opulence for the service of the Lord. And if the Lord is not willing, he should not accept a farthing. Arjuna did not want to kill his relatives, and if there were any need to kill them, he desired that Krishna kill them personally. At this point, he did not know that Krishna had already killed them before they are coming into the battlefield, and that he was only to become an instrument for Krishna. This fact is disclosed in following chapters. As a natural devotee of the Lord, Arjuna did not like to retaliate against his miscreant cousins and brothers. But it was the Lord's plan that they should all be killed. The devotee of Lord does not retaliate against the wrongdoer, but the Lord does not tolerate any mischief done to the devotee by the miscreants. The Lord can excuse a person on his own account, but he excuses no one who has done harm to his devotees. Therefore, the Lord was determined to kill the miscreants, although Arjuna wanted to excuse them. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruhe Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaham Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatha Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhanitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnang Vande Jagadgurum Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratisai Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So here there are 4 verses together, 32 to 35. So Arjuna is explaining why he did not want to fight with the opposite party, specifically the sons of Dhritarashtra. There is Bhishma, Drona, Karna. Bhishma, Drona, they are like his guru. He learned this art of archery from Dronacharya, and Bhishma Deva was his grandfather. And there is also many other relatives. His uncle Sallo, many their uncles, their brothers, their son-in-law, there is father-in-law. So many, everyone. So many relatives were together. But we see in text 21, Arjuna told to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, please place my chariot in between the 2 armies. Senoer ubhair madhya ratham sthapayam achyuta. Please place my chariot just in between 2 armies. I want to see to those fools and rascals who were coming to this battlefield and with whom I have to fight." But just because Arjuna was the warrior, he has to fight, and his chariot was driven by Krishna. Krishna was chariot driver. So he is a driver. He Here, the person who is going to... Yes, but the person who is driving, he has to listen to the person who is sitting there for fighting in the war. So Krishna is just following the order of Arjuna, just took the chariot, placed the chariot in between the two armies, Kaurava armies and Pandava armies. Where is that place? But a particular place, what is the name? Jyotisar. The particular place, still is the same place where this talk was going on between Arjuna and Krishna. This place is still there. There is a banana tree, and that banana tree become immortal because by hearing Gita from the mouth of Krishna, still standing there as an witness, and it become immortal. Since 5,000 years he is standing there. And the Haryana government, they made another chariot. They are also underneath this banana tree. There is Krishna is sitting, and Krishna is sitting as chariot driver, and Arjuna is sitting there on the chariot. So that is the particular place. So how many of us gone to that place? 2 only. It is not much. It is not far away. If you want to, we are reading every day Bhagavad-Gita, but we should know what is this place. If you go to practical place and see the situation, so should go. Now there is a million and about lakhs of people came to Kurukshetra. For why? Gita Jayanti not much came. Why they come to Kurukshetra? Just now, few days before, there was sun eclipse. When there is sun eclipse or moon eclipse, there lakhs of people all over India, from outside, they come to have a bath and have a dip in Brahma Sarovar, Samanta Panchak. So it's a famous place. Even Krishna, Balaram, they came, and Subhadra came from Dwaraka. They come from Dwaraka to Kurukshetra to have a dip there. For a holy bath. So the place is, because the first verse is telling Gita is Dharma Khetre, Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra is Dharma Khetra. It's a place of religion. From time immemorial, from the time immemorial, when the beginning of creation, Brahma performed austerity there. That Brahma Sarovar. So anyhow, this place is there, still there. Where the Krishna was just placed the chariot of Arjuna, and both sides, one side Pandava's army, another side Kaurava army. How many, which side army was in greater number? How many? 11 Akhyavani. Other side? 7 Akhyavani. But because Krishna was sitting in Pandava's side, so that's why in concluding verse, Sanjay told, Jatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Jatra Partha Dhanurdhara, Tatra Shri Vijay Bhriti Dhruvaniti Matirmam. This is my opinion. Where there is a archer like Arjuna and Krishna is sitting as a chariot driver, that place, and Krishna is the father of religion, he is protector of religion. So that side definitely win the battle. All the auspiciousness on that side. So anyhow, but Arjuna told, and then when Krishna put the chariot in between the two armies, then he look at to the opposite side. Then he saw all these personalities. Bhishma, Drona, there is his superiors, his worshipable his teacher and his grandfather, and his Krupacharya is he is also Kula Guru, in their family guru, family priest. And so many superiors, so many juniors, so many equals. So now he told, no, I don't want to kill all these peoples. Did Arjuna any before did he experience such situation? Did he experience such situation in before? He fight with these like the same people in before? Huh?
Yes.
Yes, he's telling you yes. Some telling you no. Huh? When? If yes.
When they were in exile.
Yes, they are in exile 1 year in kingdom of Virat. Virat. The kingdom Virat, they are hiding there because they are conditioned. The 12 years they will go to forest because they are defeated in gambling with the Duryodhana. Yudhishthira was defeated. So they have the condition. He defeated, then he have to go 12 years in forest. Exile, go out of the kingdom to live in forest. Then 1 year you have to hide somewhere in such a way no one can find them. If they find, they will be caught, then they will go again 12 years first. So that's why Pandavas are hiding in kingdom Virat. So that time there is a great commander-in-chief of that state. His name was Kichaka. You know Kichak. Kichak was a wrestler, very strong person, and he has a strength of 10,000 elephants. Like Bhima and Jarasandha and Duryodhana are equal to fight with him. You know, but somehow or other, because that country, Yudhishthira Maharaj was the chief minister. He was appointed as the prime minister. Then Bhima was cook in kitchen. He was the head cook. Because he is also eat so much, so he can cook, they can eat also much. So there is, Arjuna was teaching dancing. And others, Nakul, Sahadev, they are working in a horse set, like this. So somehow or other, this chief commander, Kichaka, he attracted to Draupadi, because of his lusty desires. He proposed Draupadi. He is a enjoying motive. So Draupadi could not, he complained to the queen and to the king, but they cannot do anything because he is so powerful, and because of this Kichaka, Virat kingdom was existing. So finally Draupadi approached to Bhima, and Bhima told, no problem, tell him, gave him place to come to the kitchen, kitchen side there is a room, and tell him, yes, you can come to this room and you can enjoy with me. So Kichaka came, but there was no Draupadi who was sitting. Bhima just wearing a sari, sitting there. So when he came, he was thinking Draupadi sitting. He went to embrace, immediately Bhima punched his face. Then they have great fight. Finally, Bhima killed Kichaka. And one knows, the message spread that Kichaka was killed. So everyone thinking, who killed Kichaka? How Kichaka get killed? And they know. So then the Sakuni was sitting in Hastinapur. He told Arjun, Duryodhana, oh my nephew, definitely Pandavas are hiding there. Otherwise, how Kichaka can, who can kill Kichaka? Only few persons like Jarasandha, like Bhima and you. So Jarasandha did not kill him, and you did not kill him. Definitely Bhima killed him. So there is politics. So they told, attack immediately that kingdom. So when this Kaurava army, they attack that kingdom, the same warriors are there. There are also Bhima, there is also Bhishmadev, Dronacharya, Karna, Krupacharya, all these Kaurava army is also there. So seeing there, the Virat king, he was feared. He told, what can do? So then this prince was Uttama Kumar. He was, yes, I will go to fight. He was coming like a hero, but then Yudhishthira Maharaj told, please appoint this dance teacher, Bruhatnala, and please appoint him as a chariot driver. Let's go, this man, with him. So then Arjuna was driving the chariot, then Uttama Kumar sitting on chariot, then coming, seeing that just the armies of the Kauravas, seeing the Bhishma Dev, Dronacharya, Krupacharya, Karna, all these things, Uttam Karna, I don't know want to fight. He could understand that his death is imminent. He definitely cannot fight with these peoples. So he has tried to run behind. He was done to he told, just take my chariot behind. But Arjuna told, no. In a battlefield, you have to do or die. If you cannot fight, you sit. You sit in my place. You drive the chariot. I will fight. What you will fight? You are a dance teacher. How you can fight in battle? But Arjuna told, I am not a dance teacher. I am Arjuna, and the greatest archer. Told Arjuna, what is proof? Told, go. In that hollow of this tree, there is my great bow, Gandiva, and all my all my this called yes, with and it is called bow and arrows. All my arrows there. Bring them. So then alone Arjuna he fought with the entire Kaurava army, and he defeated everyone. He defeated everyone. He made them senseless because it is not proposed to kill them, but he cut everyone's cloth, one piece, and gave presentation to. That time he was not bewildered. He fought. But now how he is bewildered? The same person, he is going to fight with the same peoples. Because this is Krishna's plan. Krishna just want to preach these teachings of Bhagavad-Gita to all of us. So that's why in Gita Mahatmya it is told, Sarva Upanishada Gava, Dogdha Gopalanandana, Partha Vatsa Suddhir Bhokta, Gita Amrita iti Mahat. Told the essence of all the Vedic literatures, Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas is given in this Bhagavad-Gita. If you consider these entire Vedic literatures as a cow, the essence that we get from a cow is milk. So how can you collect milk? You need a calf. The calf will go faster. You let the calf go and little drink milk from udder of his mother, the mother cow. Then after some, then you can take the calf away, then you can milk the cow. So like this told, this entire Vedic literatures are just like a cow. And who is giving us the essence of all Vedic literatures? Just like a cowherd collect the milk. Similarly, here, Krishna. Krishna is cowherd man. He want to collect the milk, to collect all the essence of all Vedic literatures and give to us. So he need a cup. So who is the cup? Arjuna. Because Arjuna asks questions, then Krishna answers. So that's why whole plan was Krishna's plan. He acted in such a way, Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hruddese Arjuna Tishtati. He is residing in everyone's heart. Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani Jantra Rudhani Mayaya. According to his supreme will, everyone just dancing. That's why Prabhupada told in America, after reaching the American land, he told, Nachao, Nachao Prabhu, Nachao Amare, Kasthera Pituli Jana, Nachao Amare. Make me dance. Oh Lord, I came here to dance in your hand. So, in this way, that's why Arjuna was bewildered. It is in behind. The sacred reason is Krishna himself who want to bewilder him. So he bewildered. Now he is telling, no, I don't want to fight. Though he fought with these people in before also. He told, no, I could not fight. And then he telling the reasons why I don't want to fight. From 28 verse, you can see up to 40. After 45, but they conclude just one verse before this of this chapter. After 45 verse, just Arjuna told Oh Krishna, why I did not want to fight? He just tell the reasons why I don't want. Why Arjuna bewildered? Why he presenting why I don't want to fight? So in these 4 verses, there are also some reasons mentioned. First is, Prabhupada mentioned that because Arjuna was thinking what will happen after the war. What will happen after there is a result of war. In this material world, everyone wants to enjoy his senses. So Arjuna also thinking, after the war will finish, even if we become winner, we become the ruler of this planet, but we cannot become happy. Everyone want to be happy. No one want to suffer. No one want to suffering. Everyone want to enjoy. So if you want to enjoy, then you must, with whom you will enjoy? You must your family, you must have relatives, you must have so many friends, and with them you can show, the Prabhupada wrote that you can show your opulence, and with them then you can enjoy something. But Arjuna was thinking as a result, in this war, everyone going to die. Arjuna was not thinking that they will defeat him, but Arjuna was convinced that he will be defeat all this army. But he was thinking, but as a result, we cannot enjoy. Prabhupada making a point. Actually, bhakti means rishikena rishikesa sevanam bhakti ruchyate. If Krishna is pleased, then actually our senses also get pleased, because he is the master of senses. That's why bhakti means to engage our senses in service of Krishna. But a conditioned soul think in the other way. He thinks to satisfy his own senses. That is why Arjuna is thinking to enjoy his senses. He tells, as a result of this war, we cannot enjoy our senses. We cannot enjoy. That is telling that we cannot enjoy. Oh Krishna, as a result of this war, we cannot enjoy. I am not prepared to fight with them. Even what pleasure will we derive from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? I don't want to kill specifically the sons of Dhritarashtra. They are our family members. They are our brothers. So I can, because I feel they killed Dhritarashtra's sons, and even the teacher Dronacharya, our Kulaguru Kripacharya, our great grandfather Bhishma, they all going to die in this battle. Then how can we become happy? We cannot become happy. That's why the first reason why Arjuna did not want to fight, he telling we cannot, as a result of this war, we cannot happy, we cannot enjoy. Here is Prabhupada is writing that Krishna is addressing, Arjuna is addressing Krishna as Govinda. Is addressing Krishna as Govinda. Which verse? 32 verse. King na rajya na Govinda. So Prabhupada is making clear that what is the meaning of the word Govinda. So Govinda means Krishna is the object of all pleasures for cows and senses. Go means cow, and go means also senses. And Binda means he gives pleasure to the cows, and also he is the master of senses. So that's why by using the significant word, Arjuna indicates that Krishna should understand what will satisfy Arjuna's senses, because he is the master of senses. But here is Arjuna making the mistake. He is thinking that Krishna is his order supplier. Prophetically, Krishna is not your order supplier. Rather, we must engage our senses for pleasure of Krishna. That is where generally in conditioned stage a soul he forgets these things. when automatically our senses are satisfied. When Krishna is satisfied, then automatically our senses get satisfied. In the Vedic literatures, it is mentioned in Bhagavatam also, it told verse, Jatha torormula nisechanena trupyanti tatskandha bhujopasakha prana paharena jatha indriyanam tathaiva sarvahana achyutejya. He told that, Sukadeva Goswami telling, if you want to see a tree full of flowers and fruits, so what you have to do? You have to water the root of the tree. If you just spray water on the different branches and the leaves and flower, but you do not water the tree, then you cannot get the result. But if you water the tree from at root, then automatically it become, it grow like anything. There are leaves, there is flowers, there is fruits. So, but it automatically get nourished. Similarly, if you want to see your body very healthy and you maintain a healthy body, then you have to supply food. Where? To supply food to the stomach. But you told, no, why this stomach will eat so many things? Just sitting one place, not even doing anything. And if other senses, they think, no, we supply food here, on head, on ear, different. It does not work. So similarly, here is if you satisfy Achyuta, Krishna, then automatically our senses also get satisfied. So that's why here is Prabhupada is giving this analogy that Lord will satisfy the senses of the living entities as much as they deserve, but not the extent that they may covet. But if Krishna please, then other senses are, this is told that Jasmin tushte jagat tushta. If Krishna get pleased, then automatically our senses also get pleased. But when one takes the opposite way, namely when one tries to satisfy the senses of Govinda without desiring to satisfy one's own senses, then the grace of Govinda, all desires of living entities are satisfied. But Arjuna's deep affection for community and family members is exhibited here, partly due to his natural compassion for them. He is therefore not prepared to fight. So actually this type of compassion is natural for a devotee. Devotee did not want to kill others. He always think for pleasure of others. Rather he may suffer, but he did not want to put others in suffering. Even there is a great devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His name was Vasudeva Datta. One time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, please ask some boon. I want to give some boon. What he told? He told, O Lord, please give me all the sinful reactions of this all living entity in 84 lakh species. I want to suffer for that. I may suffer from time immemorial for all the sinful reactions of these living entities. But please make all these living entities free from the cycle of birth and death. This is real compassion. And a Vaishnava wants to see everyone to be happy, everyone to be get delivered from the cycle of birth and death. But here Arjuna has that mentality, but he is little thinking in material side. He is not thinking in the spiritual side. He is thinking in the material side. To give his relatives material pleasure. That is the wrong. There is different, many people in the material world that think if they give them food, clothing and shelter, then they become happy. This is not true. Unless someone is satisfied Krishna, unless not performing the devotional service, then they cannot be happy. But here is Arjuna is thinking in a wrong way. He is thinking just let them to rule the country, let them materially happy, then but this is not the unless Krishna is get pleased, no one can become pleased. So that's why here this is the wrong point that Arjuna is thinking. This is typical calculation of material life. The transcendental life, however, is different. Since a devotee wants to satisfy the desires of Lord, he can Lord willing accept all kinds of opulence for the service of the Lord. And if the Lord is not willing, he should not accept a fathering. Arjuna did not want to kill his relatives if there were any need to kill them. He desired that Krishna kill them personally. I don't want to kill them. If you want to kill, if you want to be killed, all these things, then you can kill them. He was thinking by killing them, he become sinful. He will get the sinful reaction. Now, further in forthcoming the verses it explain that if I will kill all these things, then I will get the sin of killing my own family. Varna Sankara, then all the male members are killed, then the women get polluted, so many reasons. So then first reason he could not enjoy, second reason he fearing sinful reactions. He will get sinful reactions. So he could not follow, he could not realize that if Krishna is there, he is acting according to the orders of Krishna, then how can sin affect him? So that is the wrong, that's why Prabhupada is telling him. So Arjuna did not want to kill all the relatives if there were any need to kill them. Even Krishna tell them to kill, he telling, no, I don't want to kill, you can kill. He is thinking specifically two persons, whom? 2-3 persons, specifically Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitamaha, Krupacharya. You don't want to kill them. Because indirectly he is telling, oh Krishna, you asking me to kill this personality. Can you kill your guru? Who? Sandipani Muni? Can you kill your grandfather? Who? Ugrasena or? Can you kill your Kula Guru? Some family priest? Who was a family priest? Gargamuni, like this. You asking me to kill all these people? He is my grandfather, Bhismadev. He is my teacher, from whom I learned this art of archery, Dronacharya. And he is our Kula Guru. Who? Our family Guru is Kripacharya. So indirectly, Arjuna thinking, I don't want to kill these people, personalities. If you want to this personality to be get killed, you kill them. I don't want to kill. So this logic is okay. You have to follow the orders of Krishna. If you want to actually be satisfied yourself, or if you will satisfy the Krishna, then everything will be, our purpose will be fulfilled. If Krishna will not get pleased, then no value. That's why he is asking, then Prabhupada is telling that he is thinking that Lord's plan that they should all be killed. The devotee of the Lord does not retaliate against the wrongdoer, but the Lord does not tolerate any mischief done to the devotee by the miscreants. So then naturally the devotee feels some compassion, but even he want to suffer, give in sake of others, but Lord did not want to tolerate the suffering of his own devotees. Rather any person give troubles to the devotee, immediately Krishna retaliate. Krishna is known as Bhakta Vatsala. He is Bhakta Vatsala means but just like giving the example that just like newly born calf is the mother cow takes care of his own baby calf. In that situation, if you someone go to the touch the calf, immediately the cow come to risk his own life, even come to attack you. Similarly, Krishna is, Prabhupada making the point, Krishna, maybe Krishna tolerates sometimes. But if you give injustice to his devotees, you want to put his devotees in trouble, then Krishna immediately come to protect his devotee. Just like a baby calf was always protected by mother cow. So that's why Krishna cannot tolerate. If some devotee was in trouble because of the injustice that is the trouble by he getting by some other person, then immediately Krishna attack him. Maybe Arjuna was thinking to tolerate everything, but Krishna did not want, because this Kaurava family, Dhritarashtra, Dhritarashtra is giving so much trouble to the Kauravas, Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana, and those people are supporting that by injustice, the side of injustice, irreligion, and Krishna want to that all of them must be get killed, to destroy them. So that's why whatever Krishna wants, you can see in end of Bhagavad-Gita, that happened. So here, but Prabhupada telling that the devotees, they generally become very compassionate, very soft heart, like Arjuna. So that's why the devotee of Lord does not retaliate against the wrongdoer, but the Lord does not tolerate any mischief done to the devotee by the miscreants. The Lord can excuse a person on his own account, but he excuses no one who has done harm to his devotees. Therefore, Lord was determined to kill the miscreants, although Arjuna wanted to excuse them. Hare Krishna, is already time. Any question or comment? Bhima killed whom?
Who was Prabhupada, and he told him ask
Kichaka.
So Shapuni told him they are there. So it was not between the 13 years. So how could they?
It is already 13 years. It is end of 13 years, but they calculate that though it is the same day that the Kichaka was killed, same day it was completed. Yes, completed. But still they told, no. They forcefully come to attack. Okay. So any other question?
And one more, Maharaj is saying, Krishna doesn't tolerate if anybody does anything to his devotee.
Yes.
He can tolerate anything done to him, but not to his devotee. So sometimes these things we see it happening to devotees, and those people who are doing something to devotees, they cannot be seen anymore. That Krishna asks them to leave the place, and he gets the devotee.
So look, the Pandavas suffer also. Pandavas was protected by Krishna, but they suffer for some times. But in the end,
they suffer, but sometimes.
Sometimes you have to suffer. That is the examination. Krishna also examines his devotees. Okay? So you should not remain inside the wrong side. He is devotee, but still he is supporting irreligion. Irreligion, he knows, he support why this Draupadi was dragged to the assembly hall, the royal assembly. Then what is his name? Dussasana was trying to make her naked. So Bhishma was sitting there, not telling anything. If you support, you may be creative, but if you shouldn't support irreligion, you should not tolerate any humility for a devotee, to a devotee, Vaishnava Aparadha. If you tolerate the Vaishnava Aparadha, seeing that one devotee is getting harassed, and even if you have the power to do something, but you don't want to do anything, just then you also become an offender. So Bhishma Pitamaha, he has power. He could stop this situation. He could stop not to do this. If Bhishma told, just everyone will say that. They know who is Bhishma Deva. So he did not do this. That's why in the end of war, when Bhishma Deva was in arrow of, in the bed of arrows. So Krishna came with Pandavas, with Draupadi also there. So Lord Krishna asked Yudhishthira Maharaj to take advice from Bhishma Dev. He was speaking on principles of religion, advising to Yudhishthira and Pandavas. Everyone was hearing very attentively, but Draupadi not interested to hear. He just looking here, there, talking something here, not serious. Yudhishthira Maharaj became very angry. He was looking, why you not attentive? Then Bhishma Dev told, I know, oh my daughter, why you are not interested to hear from me, because I could not protect you in that particular situation. I have supported a religion. But you should know what is the situation, because that time I was maintain my body with the wealth of Duryodhana. I was eating this sinful way, the wealth was collected when that is Duryodhana. I was maintained by Duryodhana, that's why my mind was polluted. And because of this war, I am not suffering, actually I am enjoying, because by just hitting my body with arrows, Arjuna, made me just sleep on the bed of arrows, and all the bloods that has been made with this polluted wealth of Duryodhana, they have all gone. All this polluted blood has gone. Then Arjuna did another favor by bringing Mother Ganges from and put the pure Ganges water on my face directly. So after my body is only just all my veins, there is only Ganges water. My body and consciousness now completely purified. So now I am qualified to advise. So if you are, that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Visai Ranna Khaile, Molin Hai Mahan, Molin Mana Haile Nahe Krishnera Smaran. If you are living, the way you are living it is in a religious way. You are earning money in a religious way, in a sinful way, and you are eating these things. Or we are going to, and the people, those who are earning the money in the sinful way, and we are eating the same things. So we are also getting the reaction. People are not fool. They invite devotees for eating. And we are thinking, oh, he inviting, then you can give a nice menu to him. Then when we are eating, we are simply eating what? Sins. So that's why our consciousness also get polluted. You must be very careful what you are eating. Okay? Yes.
Why Krishna came so late to save? Why Krishna came too late to save Draupadi? She was almost in sunset.
There are so many stories. Krishna also, Draupadi in the Purushottam month, Mahatmya. You see how Draupadi in the previous life also neglected Purushottam month. So unless she did not, he tried to save herself by her own effort. First called his husbands, 5 husbands, they were helpless. They cannot do anything. Then he called all these assembly, the senior men, Bhishma, Drona, they also did not do anything. Then they are thinking, I am also the daughter of a Kshatriya king. I can protect myself. But that is also helpless, because Dusasana is so much power. Dusasana is also power of 10,000 elephants. So cannot. Finally, when the helpless, then he Govinda, but still his one hand try to save herself in one hand. Sarva dharman paritejya, he not follow that principle. So Krishna was waiting to that situation. Anyone wants Krishna's help, you must surrender completely. Unless Krishna will not serve. Cannot help you. So there are many cases. So that's why when Draupadi was culling, that time Krishna was taking prasad. He was eating and Rukmani was just feigning. But suddenly when Draupadi shouted, Govinda! Krishna stopped eating and he just looked. Rukmani told, what happened? What happened? Oh, there is some danger to my devotee. Who? Draupadi. I have to go protect him. No one is helping her. So he's calling me. So Krishna just come. Rukmani told, go. Krishna just washes and come to the door. Then he is standing there, not going. So why go? Rukmani said, no, time has not come. Time has come. When she just both hands well placed, shouted, Govinda, please help me. There is no other shelter. Immediately. Yes. So many clothes. Dussasana, the entire creation, these all peoples will together, they cannot be successful to making naked. To whom? Draupadi. So Krishna wants from us also. You should surrender like this. That's why the ultimate message of Gita, Sarva Dharman Paritejya Mam Ekam Saranam Vraja. You should come to that point. Okay? Sometimes Krishna forces devotee to come to this situation. Srila Prabhupada has experience. Prabhupada told, that is my experience. His Guru Maharaj, Bhakti-yoga Saraswati Thakur was coming in dream, asking, Abhay, now you have to leave your family, take sannyas, go on preaching. Print the books in English language and preach in Western world. Prabhupada is thinking, how it is possible? It is not possible. I am a grahastha, I have small children, I have so many things to do, all these things. I have no money. But Krishna, when he 3 times Bhakti-yoga Saraswati Thakur came in dream. Leela you can see. And finally Krishna started dragging everything from Prabhupada. He has all business get peddled. Nothing. He just came, he is forced to come to Vrindavan and sit here. Just one chatai, one mat and one kambal. Nothing with him. Then Krishna helped him. But Prabhupada knows everything. He was smiling. In any situation he was smiling. He knows that Jadahang Anugrinami Harishe Tadhanang Sanai. He was remembering Bhagavatam verse and smiling. Smiling. Oh, Krishna, I don't want to take anything, but Krishna is so merciful. He took everything and forced me to surrender. When he surrendered, then Krishna will give everything. First he took everything, then he gave, when he started giving, Prabhupada told, I did not even think. Krishna gave so many things. I didn't want to give up these 2 children in our home. They are not listening my things, my advice. But Krishna gave me thousands of children. Those who are ready to give their life for me. So this is Krishna. We have to surrender. This is the message of, ultimate message of Gita. Surrendered unto me. Okay, Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Bani and Srimad Bhagavad-Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki.